From our studios at historic Arnold's Park Amusement Park, it's Okoboji Broadcast with Jeff Thee. Welcome to Okoboji Broadcast, everybody. Post the 41st Annual University of Okoboji Winter Games. Wow, Kiley Zankowski is here with me from the Chamber, and I look a little bleary-eyed, but Kiley, you're doing good for... You had a long weekend, my dear.
Yeah, I think I'm probably feeling better than a lot of people that were in town for the games, though. So well, I'm tired, but I'm pumped up at the same time.
They had lots to do.
Yeah.
I mean, you and I were chatting. I don't care where I went in the area, there was a lot of people, and they were having fun. You know, it wasn't standing around and looking. It was people enjoying themselves.
Yeah, and it was fun. We don't have a ton of snow, but we had enough snow that I think it was the first time in at least the 4 years that I've been at the Chamber that I've seen that many snowmobiles and ATVs around.
Yeah.
And it was just really fun to see the area come to life again. Smith's Bay was filled with fish shacks and people hanging out in friend groups. We popped over to Barefoot Bar Parks Marina. They were hopping. They had so much to do.
Yeah.
From the ponds to snappers to barefoot. I mean, they really pivoted and moved stuff outside. The amusement park had things everywhere you turned. It was just a really fun weekend.
Yeah, it was almost, I want to say, a little retro Winter Games. The Winter Games I remember back like in the 90s, before we started spreading things out so far. And there was a lot of activity in Smith's Bay and right out here by the amusement park and so forth. And seeing Broomball, because Broomball's been out there a couple years again now, and all the activities on Smith's Bay, snowmobiles, that's such a huge part of Winter Games. When we don't get the snow, you miss that. Well, it was all here this year.
Yeah, it was. It was so much fun, and we're just so glad that we were able to still have the event. It was huge, I think it gave everyone some excitement. There were just things to do. We all had cabin fever from the winter, from the pandemic, and it was just nice to see the area come to life again, and it was just great for our local businesses too.
And that's the reason made the silly thing 41 years ago, was to give businesses a shot in the arm during what would be a very dead part of the year, especially you're talking about that last weekend in January. And now for 41 years, and thankfully we were able to do it this year to give that little bit of shot in the arm of income, whether it's lodging, retail, food and drink, whatever it is. I mean, here they're getting 4th of July business in January. Very helpful.
Yeah, it's exciting to hear about how full the hotels were, which just drives people to our local restaurants, our local shops. People were out and about. They were enjoying the Iowa Great Lakes for what it is, and now we're looking forward to summer.
Can you just wait a second?
Yeah, okay, I will.
No. I'm ready for summer as bad as anybody. But I think we can, with the lack of indoor events, we can say that just go ahead and toss Ruthven Meats. They won the chili cook-off. They had their chili down here.
Yes, round of applause.
That's won 2 years in a row.
This will be their third year.
That's
3
right.
years. Yep. Yeah. No, I heard rave reviews about that chili. Oh my goodness. And they sold out quick. They went through chili. People were loving it.
Yeah.
Everyone that I was around that had it could not stop talking about how good it was. So I think they get the winning trophy for another year.
And it's not like they didn't have any competition down here on in front of the roof garden and pavilion, because there were several food vendor trucks out there. So there's plenty of food to enjoy while you were down here. But their chili was fantastic. Tomorrow on Facebook, you're going to start announcing some of the broomball winners and so forth.
Yep. So we're going to release the winners of the different tournaments that we had going on. We just have 1 or 2 that we're waiting on, and we'll get that out there along with pictures of the winning teams that we have. And with that, we'll also have a huge album of photos from the day. We want to give a big thank you to we had Rocky Thompson Photography, we had Dickinson County News, their photographers, Dave Petrick. They take photos for us, and huge thank you, because the photos that they capture are just amazing. Yeah,
and it takes more than one, because, and we are so spread out, one photographer, and I know from experience, can't get everywhere.
No.
So you need several people, click. I mean,
I know we drove by Broomball like 3 times, and every time we drove by, they were on a break. And so we were like, no, but when you go through the photos, it's so fun to see, and we've got a recap video coming up soon too. So
good, fun. Yeah. Oh, that's so fun. And any idea how many people went on the polar plunge?
We were told we had a max of 150 this year, just to try and go through quick, and we hit our max.
Okay.
I think a few people might have snuck in at the end there, but yeah, I know last year I think we were in the 110 to 113 range, and this year 150.
Yeah, wonderful. And of course, those funds go to the Okoboji Arms Park Fire and Underwater Rescue. So
yeah, and they're awesome. They're so fun to work with on that event, and they do such great things for our community. So we're glad that was another event that we were able to have this year.
Yeah. So start the plans for Winter Games 42.
Yes, here we go. Buckle up. It's coming.
I think there's your slogan. Buckle up. COVID's over. Buckle up. There.
Yes,
I think you've got.
I hope so. I hope we can open up those restrictions and bring back those indoor events. Bring back the chili cook-off, chocolate classic, battle of the bartenders, all of those. I know they were missed this year, but it's just going to make them even better next year.
It'll just be sweet as pie next year, that's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, we were looking at the calendar this morning. The dates are set January 27th through the 30th, 2022, and let the planning begin.
All right. Winter Games, despite pandemics, gets bigger every year, and you're too young to remember this, but I always remind people that Winter Games used to be the same weekend of the Super Bowl for many, many years, and Herman Richter maintains Winter Games got so popular, the NFL had to move theirs back a week.
Yes, and it's true.
Yeah.
It's proven fact.
Very, very true. Well, thank you to you, the Chamber, and certainly, and I know you're hundreds of volunteers that make this event go.
Big thank you to everyone involved, because it really takes a village, and how lucky are we to live in the village we live in. Just all the businesses that stepped up, worked hard to adapt and move things outside and get extra staff, and just everything that they did to make this weekend possible. All the volunteers, all the sponsors, and all the people for coming.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be able to have the event or have the successful event that we did without everyone involved, and it was an amazing weekend.
Yeah, it truly was. So thanks to everybody. If you came, if you were involved, whatever it was, you start naming people, and you're going to miss somebody. So just thanks, everybody.
Yeah.
It was much appreciated. All right, my friend. Well, thank you again to you for all the work you guys put on. And I know the cheerleaders had a great time. The burning of the greens, everything just went picture perfect this year. So
it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was a ton of fun. Thank you for helping cover the event as well. Without
it's what I do.
You guys promoting it, it wouldn't be the same either.
I'm just a nosy person. I need to know what's going on.
We love your nosiness.
All right. Our thanks to Kiley Zankowski again from the Iowa Great Lakes Area Chamber of Commerce. And this has been our look back at Winter Games 41. We want to thank you for watching us right here on Okoboji Broadcast. Okoboji Broadcast from the studios at historic Arnold's Park Amusement Park is brought to you by the Scott Troutman State Farm Agency in Spirit Lake, Pure Fishing in Spirit Lake, Last Touch Painting and Cleaning, providing interior, exterior, house painting, and professional cleaning services in Spirit Lake. Quest Wealth Management, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services. Advisor Jan Spielman, AJ Spielman, and Erica Wachholz. Ducky's Marine and Motorsports Repair in Spirit Lake. Bank Midwest, dream big, plan wisely, live well. Lakes Regional Healthcare and Avera Partner. Attorney Bethany Brands at Brands Law Office in Spirit Lake. Ruthven Locker at the Lake, where carnivores are welcome on Hill Avenue in Spirit Lake. Beck Engineering in Spirit Lake. Be Radiant Laser Skin Studio in the Okoboji Plaza in Okoboji. The YMCA of the Okobojis is the Bedell Family YMCA, building strong families and strong communities.